Hey guys, Seth here with Cross Jeep. Today we're going to take a walk around our 2015 Nissan Pathfinder SV. This vehicle is in fairly good condition. It is being sold 100% as is, meaning we haven't done our 75-point inspection on it, nor have we performed an oil change. This vehicle does have keyless entry on the front two doors. Of course, it also has your backup sensors with your backup camera, as well as your tow group and the wiring for it as well. I want to make note that this vehicle has not been through our cleanup yet. We received it recently, only a few days ago. And this vehicle is being sold as is. Has not gone through that 75-point inspection nor the oil change. We have a little bit of damage down here on this splitter. A little bit of scraping on it. Besides that, there is no other damage on the vehicle, except for this other splitter right here. Starting off, this vehicle, like I said, does have keyless entry. You press it once, it unlocks the driver door. It does not unlock the rear doors. Press it twice. It unlocks the driver door and the passenger doors as well. Then if you press it again, it locks everything right on up. So let's go ahead and unlock everything here. Take a look at the inside. We do have some good Carhartt seat covers here with the powered driver seating. Once again, this vehicle's not been through cleanup, so it is still dirty right now. There's a little bit of weathering here on the armrest on this fabric. No rips or tears in the seams. You do get these WeatherTech floor liners. Looking in the passenger seats here in the rear seating, we do have the fabric seats, as well as, once again, those WeatherTech floor liners. This is just our little tag that we have that we put in our windows. Go ahead and replace that. We do have rear temperature control here for the people in this middle row seating. We also can flip up these seats and then fold them up as well. It's hard to do with one hand, but you just pull this lever right here and then you pick the seats right on up. And then we do have our rear seating here under this, once again, all-weather WeatherTech floor mats. You can put these seats down. Obviously, that does get you a lot more space with the vehicle. You can, of course, fit a lot more in here. Take a look at the trunk. Like I was saying, this does have that backup camera right there, as well as all of your parking sensors down here with your tow group. You do have these WeatherTech floor liners, as well as hooks here in the back, as well as your 12-volt plug-in right here, and your vents back here for this back row. There is a little bit of scratching right here and right here. This is just a little bit dirty and only in the paint. It's not gone down to metal. Taking a look in this side here. Of course, you pull this up and it slides forward. Lets you open it right up. And this seat does come up too to give you a little bit easier space to get in and out of. These middle row seats are fully adjustable. You do grab a handle that's down here and they can slide forward and back. Taking a look in the passenger seat here. Once again, you do have these Carhartt seat covers. Very comfortable. This is manual seating on this one. You do have power seating for the driver's seat. Inside the glove box, we do have our user manual here and a lot of really nice storage space inside. This vehicle does have remote start, as well as dual zone AC. I'm gonna go ahead and remote start this vehicle, then we'll pop in and go through some of the features. Oh. button one too many times. You hold the remote start button after you lock it, and it should start right up. There we go. User error there. Of course, keyless entry unlocks this vehicle. Beep at you to tell you it's unlocked. Starting off, we do have our presets up here for our radio. If we press the status button, we can see what we're listening to and what the AC is currently doing. Pressing our info, we can see our fuel economy and our maintenance. Right now, our fuel economy is looking at an average of 21.4, and we can reset that. Go back to info, and we're looking at our maintenance. Of course, this vehicle has not been through our service check yet. If we go over into settings, we can change our audio settings as far as our bass and treble, and our balance, as well as our fade and speed sensitive volume. We like to turn that up to 2 here. We also have a display settings, so we can turn our brightness up with this vehicle, as well as our contrast and our background color, and our display being on and off. Next up is going to be our camera with our predictive course lines, which are the active guidelines. And then we do have our clock, language and units, audio, display, switch beeps, and camera. Coming over here, we do have our brightness buttons for the screen itself. We can just adjust it right down here. We also have our night mode and day mode. It is currently on day mode. It was previously on night mode. If we go back to status here, this vehicle does have a CD player. There is currently nothing in it. We also have our volume and tuner here with our AM, FM, disc, and aux ports with our scan, RPT and RDM, seek, and track. Looking at the AC here, we do have, oh, I forgot to turn the vehicle into run. Looking at the AC here, we do have our dual zone, as well as our rear adjust, and how strong we have it blowing. We also have our front and rear defrosters with our AC. Oh, you can't see that, sorry. Looking at the AC here, I'll try that one again. We have our refresh and our rear. We also have our AC in mode, as well as front and rear defrosters with our dual zone AC here. With our shift knob, we do have our reverse neutral drive and low, as well as our 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive high. Taking a look inside here, we do have our first level of our center console, and then we have our lower level with our USB port right here, as well as another 12-volt plug-in and some visual ports to connect to our center screen here. We also have 2 more 12 volts down here. This was a little storage area for some change. Coming on this side, we do have automatic down and automatic up windows. We do have manual up and down in the rear, as well as window locking and locking and unlocking the vehicle. Down on this side, we also have our traction control and our tow and haul mode. Looking at the center console of the vehicle, right now we do have 105,230 miles with 219 miles till empty. Going through, we just have a bunch of different settings here. You can access these settings here while you are parked. You cannot access them while you are driving. So if we wanted to go to body color, maintenance, alarms, language unit, welcome effect, and factory reset, you would have to be at a full stop in park to access those. Right here, we do have our source and Bluetooth connection. So this will help us with our volume. And then we also have what source we're playing from, AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth, or aux port. And of course, speaking to your phone, answering and hanging up calls. And over here, we do have our cruise control. We have our variable intermittent windshield wipers for both front and rear. We also have our lighting over here, as well as our powered mirrors down here with our e-brake. It's one of the pedal e-brakes down there. We also have a nice vanity mirror in our sun visor, and a little blocker on the back here that we can pull out to help with a little bit more of the sun blockage. Overall, this vehicle is in very good condition. Oh, taking a step out here. vehicle will beep at us telling me that it is still running. The keys have left it. I want to say thank you all so much for choosing Cross, and I hope you have an amazing day.